Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Michael's Corner. In fact, let me scratch that. Welcome to the first ever episode of Michael's Corner of 2022. Now, tonight, I will bring on a very special guest, Tommy Lee Curtis. Um, Let me tell you, he is one of the greatest guys I ever known. He's a great wrestler. He's a Canadian. Before I bring him on, I would like to give a couple of shout outs. Well, as you guys can see, I am wearing my Minnesota Wrestling Hall of Fame t-shirt. This T-shirt that Carol Castle gave me, I quickly text messaged her, telling her that I'm gonna wear this shirt tonight while I'm doing this episode of Michael's Corner, and she told me that I look great in this shirt. So, I'm wearing this in her honor. Um, I might just bring her on Michael's Corner either next month or in March. So, a couple of shout outs I gotta give out to the State of Pro Wrestling. You can follow them on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube. My second shout out goes out to the Wrestle Talk podcast. You can follow them on social media on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube. And my final shout out that I got to give out to is the Asylum Wrestling Store. And you can follow them on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube. Now, without a further ado, let's not waste any more time. I'm going to bring in my guests. All right, let's do it. So, hello.
I'm here.
Yay! You got it on the first try.
I did. You had me a little
Mhm.
worried because I tuned in right at 8 o'clock and you were a little bit tardy, my friend.
Hey, hey, I just I gotta make sure I look good.
You
But
know what?
I'm going.
Look fantastic in that t-shirt and you look so
Thank
handsome.
you.
You
Thank
look
you. Yep. So now the last time I interviewed you was January of 2018, I believe.
Was it that long ago now?
Yeah, it was
Holy
that long
crap.
ago. Actually, 3, 4 years ago.
4 years ago now. Am I the first one to do an in-person interview with you and a live interview with you as well?
Mm-hmm.
I'm the first
Of
of
2022.
22. Okay, well, still, that's a big deal to me.
Yeah, that's a big deal. You're the first. Like I said, it's so weird now. Everything has changed due to this goddamn pandemic.
Hmm.
But I guess we have to do it this way.
We do. I would strongly prefer to do this in person because, as
Me
you said, it's
too.
4 years now, and I don't know, it's probably been at least two or three since I've been out to Minnesota.
Yes, it has, my friend. And I keep hearing that you guys are on lockdown. This is like the
Well,
third time already?
well, I think it's about the fifth time in some provinces now. It's getting pretty tiring, you know. I was gonna.
Oh my
Uh,
God.
you guys seem to have it a lot better than we do because I think I've had about 12 shows in the last 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
And every single time I start getting back at it, just things get shut down again. And it gets a little frustrating, you know?
It's getting a little frustrating because in Minnesota right now, our cases are just so high right now with
Yeah.
the Omicron variant and whatnot. And oh my goodness. But anyways, all right. Now I brought you on because I want to know what have you been up to the last time our last interview.
Well, that was 4 years ago now. So, you know, around that point, I was still coming out to Minnesota very regularly.
Hmm.
I really loved wrestling for Steel Domain Wrestling. That was
Hmm.
pretty much my home away from home, other than FLW and Minot. But, you know, as I started getting a family and working on the farm and stuff like that, I had to be a lot more selective with my dates. And then all of a sudden, my dates became very selective, not by choice anymore. So I've been really eager to get back at her. I do have some shows coming up in January that I'm looking forward to because I really need that release. You know, I've been locked up here for almost 2 years now.
Hmm. Now let's talk about it, shall we?
Sure.
So, when is your upcoming wrestling show?
Okay. Well, part of the frustration was I had a show in Winnipeg coming up next Thursday in exactly 1 week. That was going to be my debut for Winnipeg Pro Wrestling. They had a sold out show, 350 plus people, and it had to be postponed. So
Mm.
that was, but next Saturday in Minot, Cloud9 Wrestling will finally be returning for the first time in almost 2 years. Our last show was in March of, what would it be, 2020, almost 2 years exactly. And then
Mhm.
viewing for Can-Am Wrestling out in Alberta, 4 shows at the end of January. So got a lot to finally look forward to. I'm really pumped, and it feels like I've just been sitting and waiting for these shows to happen. But take a look at that, Michael. Do you think I've just been sitting out and waiting? Uh,
Mhm.
uh,
Yeah, and I could tell that you are really itching to get back in that ring.
I am.
Yeah. So, yeah, because it's been about 2 years, and I was like, I wish I could see you in Minnesota, but my goodness, you just keep being on lockdown.
Well, we're gonna have to bring you out to Minot for Cloud9 Wrestling in March. What do you think about that?
Oh my God, I got such a busy schedule in March.
Yeah.
First, um, Discover Pro Wrestling wants me to come down there in Duluth, Minnesota. Then I got this, I believe that's March. Ooh, I think it's March 22nd, but I gotta double check that to make sure I'm right about that. And I got this, then Steel Domain, then I got MIW. Oh my God, it's just that.
You, Michael, you are the busiest man in professional wrestling right now.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
But
how do you
yeah, I've been I've
do?
been wanting to go down there for the last 2 years, but this goddamn pandemic has just canceled everything.
I know.
But I would love to just get down there in North Dakota and just
Well,
show
I
you
think
some
how great
support.
would it be if you could do some Michael's Corner interviews in a Cloud9 wrestling ring?
Hmm.
I
Yeah.
think people want to see Michael.
Hmm. Yep. Yep. They want to see me down there. that's about a way to get my name out there because everybody who I talk to loves Michael's Corner, and they absolutely love it when I do these episodes because I just love it. Oh, Jack Ledger says this goddamn pandemic.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
I
And
could
you
actually.
know something? You know something? I heard a lot of things about Jack Ledger. He won all those goddamn trophies in
Oh,
below zero wrestling.
yeah.
Won all those trophies.
You should
Four
check
trophies.
the
Are you
trophy.
kidding me?
And just 1 second, Michael. Superfly Dan, that is my cheese. I put it there. I hope to
Yeah,
see you in Alberta at the end of the month there, Dan. Dan's a good guy.
yep, yep. He's a good guy.
But he's no trophy collector like Jack Ledger. How many awards did he?
See, I just only got one trophy, and that trophy was when I became fan of the year in 2011.
You know what? You also hold the trophy to my heart, Michael.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for saying that. Oh, somebody say, Shaggy, looking good. Glad you are safe.
Oh, I'm very safe. Thank you, Agent Red.
hmm And it's like, dang, these comments are just,
Oh, yeah. Well, you
well,
see, that's what, Michael, it's destiny for you and me to be getting together right now. This is what the people want to see.
and you know what else who was dying to see us do this interview?
Who?
Darla.
Oh,
Darla from Steel Domain.
mm-hmm.
She's been dying for me to do this interview with you. Unfortunately, she's
you,
gonna be so busy tonight.
you know what?
But
You
I
should do an
told her,
interview with her. She is from St. Louis originally, and she has been to more shows than you have. You guys could have the most fascinating conversation.
yes. No. But I just hope that Golden Idol doesn't
Golden
beat
Idol, yeah.
me up.
Yeah, I'll be out for wrestling for 4 days at the end of January.
hmm Um, someone said, when are you coming to Calgary?
Calgary, yep. That's where it all started for me, Michael.
hmm Wow. So anyhow, what else have you been up to since this pandemic?
This pandemic?
Yeah.
Oh, I've been trying to stay,
Unfor-
Michael. You know, it's my New Year's resolution to kind of count my blessings a bit more because this last year has been really hard on me. So I'm just kind of trying not to dwell on that. But I've been busy on the farm, busy raising the family, just waiting for these shows to pop up, so I can get in there and beat somebody up, make them my bitch.
hmm
Hmm.
Who would you like to face in the ring if it was up to you?
If it was up to me,
Mm,
anyone who let me win,
Okay, well,
because I
I
want,
would like
want
to
to look good.
see, you
Actually,
know
I have a
something?
what?
You know who I want to see you face? I want you to face the AWF. I don't know if you know what that stands for. American Wrestling Federation.
Hmm.
I would like to see you face the AWF Heavyweight Champion Kyle Pro.
Kyle Pro. I did wrestle him briefly in a six-way, but I would like to wrestle him in a singles match. You're right. If we bring the
Yes, singles match. I gotta be there for that.
yes,
Actually, gotta be there for that because I'll be filming that match so that because Kyle Pro, let me tell you, he has gotten so much freaking better in the ring.
hmm
hmm He has gotten so much better. I tell you, he is probably one of the best heels.
Heels? No, he's too nice of a guy.
Oh, he is a freaking heel.
Yeah.
I mean, this dude, I'm telling you, he gave me such a hard time 2 months ago, and I just gave it right back to him very hard.
Yeah.
Because when I'm close to someone, oh, I'm gonna give them a hard time even more.
Speaking of a hard time, Superfly Dan, he says that I just retired, or not I just 4 years ago, I retired him and his tag team partner. So if I face Kyle Pro, that would probably be the end of his career too. People usually want to quit after me, so
I will have to see about that.
we'll see. I have a question for you, Michael, if I can take the lead here for a second.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to ask you a question. I'm going to name three wrestlers, and you have to kiss one, you have to marry one, and you have to kill one. Okay? You have to kiss one, marry one, and kill one. The first wrestler is Trish Stratus. The
Kiss.
second wrestler is Travis Cole.
Oh,
And the third wrestler is Eric Cannon.
beat him up.
You
I'm
know those are the options. You have to kiss one, marry one, and kill one.
Uh, I'm gonna have to kill Eric Cannon.
Okay. Who are you gonna marry and who are you gonna kiss?
Um, Trish Stratus
What?
is the one I'm gonna marry.
Okay.
But she has kids though.
Yeah. Well, that's fine. You can marry someone with kids. So you're going to kiss Travis Cole?
Nope.
Yes. That's
Oh,
the way it works, Michael.
all right. I haven't seen Travis go in
But
4 years.
you know what? Everyone who kisses Travis probably is reluctant about it, so that's perfectly fine.
Mm-hmm.
Agreed. Okay.
Agree.
You can go back to leading the charge.
All right. So so let's just get back. But also, you know who I love to see you face besides Kyle Pro? Garrison Creed.
Gary.
Because yep, I got his picture right down the bottom.
Oh, I thought that was MJF.
No, that's
Okay.
that's Garrison Creed up there. I don't know if you can see, but that's Trish Stratus right there. Yep, she signed it. She signed it for me.
Mm-hmm.
And behind me, that's Bill Williams.
Has Garrison Creed improved a lot over the last couple of years? I know he works a lot. He used to come out to Canada quite a bit when he was first starting out.
Oh yeah, Garrison Creed has gotten a lot better, my friend.
Yeah.
Um, he's trying something different with his entrance and whatnot. You know, the face paint, and he wears this mask that he as his entrance when it comes down to the ring. He just want to try something different for his entrance, and he eventually came up to me and told me what I thought about it. And
Mm-hmm.
I said, well, it's a pretty good entrance. You know, he's getting in the gym like every day. I'm 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 seeing his Instagram posts, and whatnot. So
Michael, have you
I'm,
noticed the odd trend lately where a wrestler will make their entrance wearing a luchador mask and then they'll get in the ring and take off the luchador mask? Am I the
yeah,
only
I have seen
bother?
that.
Like it's not the same coming to the ring wearing a cool like demolition mask that you take off. you just randomly come to the ring wearing a luchador mask and then you take it off and there's no sense or rhyme behind it whatsoever. But I see it all the time.
Mm-hmm. And I see that all the time too in WWE, where um this guy named um Santos Axabar. He's from NXT. He always wears this luchador mask, comes in the ring, then takes it off.
Right. What's the point of that? Like,
Yeah, it's like, what's the point? I mean, come on now, just stop it, you know?
as a fan, is there any other kind of trends right now that bother you?
Any kind of trends right now that bother me? Um, yes. Right now, what bothers me is all the WWE releases, you
Yeah.
know? That's kind of bothers me, you know? When they release like a big name, you know, then you'll hear it from me. You'll hear, you'll see my tweet, you know. I'll tweet it out and say, you know what? God damn it. I was like, you release him and Vince McMahon's losing his touch. Yeah, that's how I feel about those
Vince
releases, you
ill
know.
right?
So,
Do you think Vince is ill right now?
well, I feel like, well, he could be, or he could be losing his touch.
Right, but if you listen to talk, he doesn't even he's not even coherent anymore. Like you can't even understand him.
Mm-mm. Well, he looks, yeah, to me, I think he's ill, you know. He should just at least stay home, you know. But but we gotta talk about when I first met you in person at I believe it was at a Steel Domain wrestling show. You gave me this weird handshake, you know.
I knew you were going to bring this up. What was
I'm
weird?
gonna bring this up,
What was weird?
and I think because now I'm on the Instagram world, you know. Um, because usually I do Michael's Corner on you know I do Michael's Corner and then I just post it right on YouTube. But now we're in the Instagram world.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. So
But you
we
know
got to talk about
what,
that.
what was weird about the handshake?
It wasn't weird. I actually liked it.
I know I made you giggle like a schoolgirl.
Yes, you did. You just kept on doing it,
It
and
was
it's like
the
people
world's
just,
longest shake. That's why.
huh?
It was the world's longest handshake.
Yes, it was. Now, if I see you in person, wherever that may be, we gotta do this again.
Yes, we
We
have to
gotta
do.
do this again.
We have to do.
Now you got kids. Now you got kids.
I'm a busy man, but you, me, and Sly have to do an interview together still.
Yes, that's the game plan. We gotta invite Sly into this. You
Yes,
know?
that
Yeah.
interview is on my bucket list, Michael.
Hmm. Yeah. Yeah, and we gotta do it in person, you know. When things settle down, we gotta do this in person, you know.
I agree. So you need to come to Minot March 5th. Take the train.
Hmm.
Sly will be there. I will be there. Michael's make its North Dakota debut.
Hmm. Um, and who else? Oh, you're spilling the beans right now. Is Bobby Brandon's gonna be at the show?
He will be there.
Cause I like him. I like him. He was the first ever Clown Nine champion, right?
He still is. Well, no, he was the second, but he's still the Cloud9 champion. Yeah.
Well, the longest Clown Nine champion.
That's right.
Mhm.
But AJ Sanchez was the first ever champion.
Oh, okay. Oh, I forgot about it. Then Bobby Brenner defeated him. I seen the match. I still watch those matches where Bobby lift AJ Sanchez up, and he slammed him down for the 1, 2, 3. So I still see that match. He has gotten good.
He has. And
Yes.
he's strong as a bull.
Yeah. Yeah. I had him on Michael's corner. I have him on Michael's corner, and he personally told me that he really likes it. I just want to be famous. I said, you know what? If you be on Michael's corner, I'll make you famous.
That's why I'm here right now, Michael. I've been just withering in the wind here in Canada, locked up. I need to get on Michael's corner so I can get myself back out there, get ready for
Yeah,
all these shows.
yeah, but you need to be famous again. It's been you've been like out for almost 2 years. My goodness. And I've still been doing Michael's Corner throughout this pandemic and whatnot.
Well, God
So
bless, because that's
I'm
what the world
doing,
needs.
yeah, and I'm doing what I can. So these wrestlers has a platform, and I can interview them, ask them any questions.
Do you have any other hard hitting questions for me before we wrap this up?
Um,
Like, you've been taking it easy on me, and I've asked you to, so I appreciate that. But you also said you were going to give me one or two of the hard hitting questions, because that's what the fans of Michael's Corner want.
yeah. Oh, I have one. Oh my goodness. So, oh my goodness. Reese, oh my God. I can't think of one. Shoot. Um, oh yeah. So let's just say, you know, I'm going easy on you because this is the first time in 4 years you've been on Michael's Corner. So I'm gonna go easy on you this time, but
I appreciate it.
so just one final question is this. If you wasn't, let's just say that your wrestling career is over, was over, okay? What would you be doing like if you're just so tired of wrestling, you want to call it quits, what would you be doing right now?
I think, well, I'm kind of getting towards the latter part of my career, anyways. My body's getting beat up. I got a family, all that kind of stuff. But I think I would still be involved in some capacity, either teaching the younger guys, or I enjoy commentating. Um, just kind of more backstage roles, I think. I take pride in that. I like that still.
You know something, Shaggy, you'll be really good at commentary because I've been listening to your commentary, while I was watching your shows and whatnot. Your commentary is really awesome, and I really enjoy your commentary. And you know something, I might try do a little commentary myself.
Well, you know what? That's my favorite part of your matches that you record is your commentary on them.
You see, someone, you know Jaden Roder by any chance? You heard the
Very,
name?
very good guy.
Well, he's gonna he's gonna slap me on my hand when I say this. His wife Jessica Laurinaitis Roder,
Hmm.
she told me, uh, told me 4 years back that you have a future in broadcasting. And I
Yeah.
took that to heart because this is what I've been wanting to do. I wanted to do interviews, and I also want to try doing commentary.
Hmm.
And because I've been, if I can do interviews, I could damn well sure do commentary. I can look, I'm watching the people's matches. I can call it right down the middle, and I'll just be just good at that too. So you never know what 2022 might bring. You might you might hear me on the commentary sometime.
That's right. Well, I hope that comes to true.
Yeah. So Shaggy, so now we're gonna wrap up this interview. So before we wrap up this interview, where can wrestling fans follow you on social media?
Well, you can either find me on Facebook under Shaggy Campbell, here on Instagram at Shaggy TLC, but mainly just keep an eye out for me with Cloud9 Wrestling. That's my home promotion. That's my favorite place. So just keep follow Cloud9 Wrestling.
Okay. All right. Well, Shaggy, thank you so much for taking your time out of your personal schedule to do this with me tonight. I really enjoyed this, and I'm being nice to you because this is really the fans. I'm serious. Darla and Golden Idol, everyone was waiting for us to do this interview.
I would like to give a shout out to everyone at Steel Domain Wrestling. Idol, Hellier,
Mhm.
Darla. I love
Yeah,
it. I miss you guys.
yeah, and they miss you got they miss you too, and so I will tell Darla that you said hi as well as Golden Idol because I've been doing some stuff with them as of late. So
Well, that's good, Michael. I appreciate it. It's been an honor to be on Michael's Corner yet again. Let's
mhm.
do three, hopefully in person.
Okay, well you have yourself a good evening. Okay,
Okay. Thanks, Michael. You take care, bud.
goodbye. So that was a really nice interview with Shaggy Campbell. So you guys, like I said before in the past, I love doing these interviews. Um, it's just that this is what I wanted to do. I want to do these interviews so that I can give the wrestlers a platform to tell their stories about how they got their start in wrestling. And if you guys have any suggestions on which wrestler who you think I should bring on my show, just message me on social media and I'll bring them on. So, okay, well, you guys, you have a great evening, and I will see you guys on the next episode.